Okay, so hi, I'm Susan, and Nina, I can't see you, but I know you're there. And so I was, I'm sure most of you don't know me, but I was part of the same family with Abe for 5 years in the 80s. And it was, we took to each other, or I felt very close to him because he welcomed me, and it was like, with two East Coast Jews and like this surrounded by, in the stranger in a strange land with these these tall, very, very tall, beautiful Nordic, Amazon women, and us. And, he would always, he would break into Yiddish with me. And though we were of different generations, we were sort of always felt like we were part of the same family, like we grew up in the same exact family. And he was very funny, of course, and we told a lot of jokes together. And sometimes we would just go on for hours. And so I just want to share this one that I remember laughing with him about. I hope it doesn't offend anyone, but I mean, I hope it does. Because Abe would want it that way. So Moish turns 90, and on his 90th birthday, Sadie says, "No, Moish, what is it I could give you for your 90th birthday?" A man, he turns on 90 only once in his life. He says, "Anything?" She says, "Anything." He says, "I want to go to a prostitute." She says, "A prostitute? What's a man, 90 years old, going to do by a prostitute?" He says, "I want to go." So she goes to the prostitute. He comes back. She says, "No, Moish, how was it by the prostitute?" He says, "Oh, it was so good." She says, "What could be so good?" He says, "She moaned." She says, "She moaned for me." So she says, "You want I should moan for you?" He says, "Oh, would you?" So they go to bed and doing, stooping, making love. And she says, "Now, should I moan now?" He says, No, wait, I'll tell you then. So doing, and at the height of passion, now, Moish, now. Do it now, Sadie, do it now. She says, "Oh, I had such a miserable day." And for some reason, Abe liked that joke, and we told it very often. And I figured in a room full of therapists, you'd get it. So anyway, I haven't been in touch in a while, but Abe knew that I loved him, and I would love to take his sculpture home and put it in my garden, and worship him that way. Anyway, thank you.